Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is Khadim Bhattim. He is CEO and co-founder at Whatfix. Khadim, it's wonderful to have you here. Thanks for joining me today.
It's my pleasure to be here on the Floor Talks.
Thank you, thank you. So now let's start off by talking about Whatfix. Tell me about the company and tell me how you're helping customers achieve better ROI from technology investments.
Yeah, so Whatfix is a SaaS platform, and it's a leader in the new, relatively new category called digital adoption. Every employee today have to go through 13 to 14 applications on a daily basis to do their job, right? And the application keeps changing, the processes are very custom to each company, each function. It's very hard, right? So that's where Whatfix comes into picture. It creates a layer of guidance or layer of experience on top of underlying software, helps the users or employees to complete their task by giving them step-by-step nudges, right? And improves their productivity, improves the compliance, reduces IT tickets, and it can work on any software, whether it's desktop, whether it's mobile, whether it's web applications, right? So that's Whatfix, digital adoption platform category leader.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so give me some examples of like your customers or use cases.
Yeah, so we have around 79 Fortune 500 using us, companies like Microsoft, UPS, Experian, across, in total we have around close to 700 customers today, right? 75% of our revenue comes from US market, 20% from Europe, another 10% from APJ. So we are a kind of a global company with 7 offices across the globe, including US, Germany, Frankfurt, Sydney, Australia, and so on, right? So most of these companies have hundreds of software, be it ERP, CRM, CLM, CPQs, and tons of custom software which they have made. Now, Whatfix sits on top of those applications and help them achieve the ROI on them. For example, CRMs typically used by hundreds of or maybe thousands of sales reps or SDRs or BDRs in an organization. So Whatfix helps them to comply with the sales process, helps new sales rep to get onboarded pretty fast, helps them to understand the processes and complete them pretty quickly. So that's where the companies derive ROI out of Whatfix.
Now tell me, Khadim, what are the main factors driving growth in your segment?
Yeah, so if you look at last 2 decades, there was a lot of digital transformation dreams has been sold, right? And there's several hundreds of millions of dollars of investment every large enterprise is making today. And that's translating into 900 plus software in every large enterprise, and that's growing rapidly, right? When so many softwares are deployed, it's very hard for company to derive an ROI until and unless employees utilize them effectively and efficiently. So, that's becoming overhead because so many softwares are there. That's number one. Number two, if you know the new normal, a lot of employees have went remote, hybrid, very difficult to enable them, make them understand the new digital processes and so on. Third, I think we have evolved from off context to in context, or you can say on-demand economy, right? Whether we want to get an Uber quickly or buy something on Amazon or something. So why onboarding, learning, and training has to be in classrooms or has to be in knowledge base? It has to come on demand, and that's where, with on-demand adoption technology, with mushrooming application counts, Whatfix or this category has become really, really important and is coming to the inflection point.
Mm-hmm. All right, and finally, Khadim, tell me, what is userization and how does it affect customer success?
So userization is a concept which we pioneered. So whole adoption technology, what we have built is based on that concept. So for example, when there are hundreds of software, as a user, we have been expected to understand and learn those technology and utilize it. Why is that? Why can't technology adapt to the users? Right? So that's what we call it userization. To give an example, let's take an example for telematics in insurance. Like an insurance can be very, very specific to an individual because now companies can understand individual driving patterns, how they are driving, how rash they are driving, how safely they are driving, what are the number of miles they are clocking every day, and many other parameters, and they can actually give specific insurance for that individual. Exactly similar, can the technology adapt to individuals' need? When they are performing a job, can we give them a nudge saying, oh, hey, you missed this. This is not compliant to the processes of the company. Or this is what you need to quickly learn to adopt this new process or a new features. That's what we call it userization.
Okay. All right. Well, Khadim, it's been wonderful to talk with you. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk today.
My pleasure to be here, Judy. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.